Hello again, all you classic Porsche fans. Back on February 3rd, 2021, I did a little review on this one. It was part of a bulk purchase, but I did talk a lot about this car. If you want to search out that video and learn a little bit about the 356C here by Porsche. But my main concern with this model is the silver paint on this. Although silver is the color for Porsches, this one is not. It's something really weird about it. The clear coat's really smooth and nice, but the actual silver paint underneath it looks like it's wavy, or it looks like a shag carpet or something underneath the clear coat. So it bothers me. It's not a smooth, silver. It's like the flakes are too big or something. So I thought I'd come up with a solution. So I'm going to put this aside for now, or get it away, because it makes a lot of noise like it's running on rocks. That solution came in the mail here. And it's a Porsche mini car collection, but of a different color. So if you want to pause the video here, let me get it closer here and focus. These are the other cars in this Porsche collection. So today we're going to take a look at this blue one. When was this made? 2005, so this is pretty old now. I'm a little concerned that it might have paint rash, because that's an old model. Okay, so it's got the blister, it's got those colorways, and then it's got some basic info, which I cannot understand any of that. If it had numbers, maybe I could guess, but nope. Okay, so blister pack, take that out of the blister. This little screw here seems to have shifted in the mail, but doesn't seem to have any damage, so that's good. I've never actually seen a Kyosho with the screws this far over, I don't think. Okay, so let's take a look at this guy. In that other video, I didn't actually compare it to photos because it was a bulk purchase. There's no time. But looking at this photo, it's pretty similar, except for the mirror is a little low. But yeah, okay. Let's check out this back view. I think what's cool about this 356C is how the exhaust pipes are actually running through these bumperettes. You see the dirtiness there? That's actually the exhaust pipe. The little tail lights there, and then yeah, I think this rectangle here on the photo is just a license plate or something. Okay, very well. Hopefully that gives you enough time to pause the video and compare for yourself. Let us now go over this with the pick. So first, paint. It's not a metallic, it's just a solid kind of like blue. And yep, there is a tiny bit of paint rash going. That's what I was afraid of. But this blue is definitely nicer than that silver. I mean, this looks like a car. That silver looked like it was a car on hallucinogens or something. It's just weird. Okay, well, so that's our first problem. But the car is pretty old. The model is old. Well, both are old. Okay, so the wheels here. I mean, they look like hubcap wheels. They're not the greatest. I kind of feel like it'd be nice to have a logo there. I think this inner circle is probably trying to pretend it's a logo, because I don't think the real car has two protruding circles. So it's a little weird, actually. The door handle does stick out, painted silver. We got this little blobby mirror, painted silver. I'm at the point where I kind of feel like maybe it would have been better without the mirror at all, because if you can't do a mirror well, maybe it's better to just leave it off. Alright, so we got some silver paint around the window trim here, looks alright. Same there. And then some raised silver painted wiper blades. This silver thing looks pretty good, and the Porsche crest is properly proportioned. It doesn't look super huge. You're actually not going to read any text there, but it looks pretty believable. You know, I can see some gold, black, and red, just like the real crest. We got a little orange paint on these little signal bumps here, and then these little grooves here for the little silver inlets. but I don't think they're painted well, I see a different color here, so there is some sort of printing trying to hit those. Maybe it just didn't hit it properly. In this one, maybe it faded off, or it just wasn't printed right. The headlights do look great though. Nice thick plastic. Looks like there's a light bulb back there. The bumperette's here, and the leading edge of the bumper here is silver. And the bumper itself is a separate piece of plastic. It's not part of the casting, so that's a good detail. We got some ribs here, looks alright. Fuel filler door looks alright. Going to the back. The silver printing is a little off here. It's not, yeah, it's a little off for sure. The Porsche text looks legible. Yep, it's pretty clear. The tail lights, they're hit with silver first, and then some red inside of it. There we go. And they're kind of bumped up here. I feel like maybe the bump is higher than the printing though. I think the printing might be off again there. So yeah, separate rear bumper and silver paint on it. And then they printed on the little graphic of black for the exhaust. Oh, there actually is a recess there. It's not a big recess, but it's concave. There's a little silver box here. I think that might be the reverse light. I'm not 100% sure, but I can't imagine what else it would be. And then so to the bottom we got some details here. It's alright. It's press fit together though, so if there's a problem it could be an issue. Wow, I never knew this about the 356. Look at the track. The front track is wider than the rear track. Is that accurate? I don't know. If you guys know, please leave a comment. I wouldn't think that that's accurate, but then again, why would Kyosho do that? That is interesting. I mean, this is the early days of Porsche, so maybe that's just the way it was. Very strange. Okay, well, we got some molded windows, so a lot of distortion. Can barely see the pick beam through two panes, so it's going to be really hard to see any sort of interior details, but we'll try. Some rib seats there. Steering wheel. They're really shallow windows too. Oh, there's some vents there in the dashboard. It looks like there's a the glove box there, a little knob for the glove box or button. The little +2 seats in the back have some ribbing. Yeah, vertical ribbing there. So it's all right. It's just kind of hard to see with the the black interior, but it's there. There was no price on that box. I don't know what this retailed for originally. I would guess maybe $6, $7, but it's definitely less than $10, I think. Okay, well, I think it's good. This was kind of to be expected for a model from when 2005 was it? Yep. So it could have been worse. I've definitely gotten worse from all brands, really, for old models like this. But let's compare it back to that silver one. So yeah, look at the splotchiness of this silver paint. I've just never seen a diecast with such horrible silver paint. I hope it wasn't all of them. Maybe it was just this one. Maybe I don't know. Something weird happened for sure. So I'm preferring the blue one for sure, even with the paint rash. I don't think the silver one has any paint rash because it's metallic, but it's just not looking good. Okay, so, well, I didn't really want to have two identical castings, but with such an iconic car, I felt like I needed to have a better one. Hopefully you guys understand. I mean, do you guys have multiples? I'm sure some of you might have multiples of the same casting. I seem to see it in other people's channels. Okay, well, that's it for today. So I appreciate you guys chiming in, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.